Hello YouTube and welcome back. Today we are very late to a game called Polybridge. By very late, I'm 6 years late to this game. So, it's bare bones basic. Basically, you build a bridge. And I'm a professional build bridger. Bridge builder. Anyways, I'm a professional bridge builder in all of India. The best of the best. I know that it needs a road, some like metal thingy-majigs, triangles, and yeah, that's it. And it goes from like one point to another. Pretty simple. So the entire point of this game is around building bridges. As you can see up here, I have a budget, 7 grand. And over here, I have road, wood. So let's build us a bridge. First off, I think we should extend out this way, creating our road. Now, we should probably add wood, like, like this, 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 go down there. There we go. Then connect to there, connect to there, go to there, connect to there, connect to there. Pretty simple. I think that'll survive any car. It'll survive me on it. Yeah, that didn't seem to go as well, I'm gonna be honest with you. What do I do? What do I do? I'm trying to figure out the buttons. I forgot the controls of this game already. There you go. Okay. Delete it all. Start a road. Boom, boom, boom. And then wood. Something like this. There we go. And go out there to there. Pretty simple. Oh. Go out to there. There we go. Triangles are strong. I'm gonna be honest, this is not gonna survive anything. Let's add wood here. That's gonna survive everything thrown at it. Yeah, I apparently seem to be wrong. Where am I screwing up? Maybe go this, do that, do that, do that. Then we go like that, that. Connect up to there. And then go like down there. Ooh, that's smart. Connect this to here. I don't care. Then, go down there, go there, like that. That will survive everything. Look at that. Look how strong it is. And it made it. See, I know the game. Let's move on. Wow, I am literally, I am pretty low. What's the highest? $0. $0. Nothing. 6 grand? What? Okay, so, I don't know. Next level! These two need to get past. So we need to build a stronger bridge. In this case, we need to build the road first. We probably want to build that triangle strategy again. Oops, I should probably restart that. Probably want to build triangles. Nope, I screwed that up again. There we go. Build the triangles like so. There we go. And then build like that. Build something like that. We have 8 grand, so we gotta be careful here. Build. Oh. We need that. We need that. There we go. That's gonna survive everything thrown at it. That's a good sign. But hey! It survived. Barely. Look, I'm still dead last. Continuing on. Simple bridge. We gotta get these 2 across. So, straight, 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 straight. Now, we're probably gonna build something like that. Shrink our triangles. Like so. Connect to that. Connect like that. Do some of that. Do something like that. We'll create something like that. There we go. Do this, and that will survive everything thrown at it. Look at that. Barely budging. I told you I'm a professional bridge builder. Continuing on, we have 9 grand, and we got to get a massive bus across. It's gonna be a little interesting because we also have to do it. I forgot how to move in this game again because I'm an idiot. We got to move up, which means we're very limited to what we can do. However, there's a tactic to this. Triangles that go like this. See, I know this game. I know how to build bridges. Bridges speak to me. And most of them probably hate me. Delete. Let's push this out a bit more. There we go. There we go. There we go. And then, underneath, let's add in miniature triangles to add in a bit more strength to it. There we go. That will survive a bus. And it does. Look at that. Perfect. With 8,500. I keep getting... Yeah. Oh, 2-part bridge. This is going to be a little interesting. We have 18 grand and we got to get these 2 little guys past. Obviously do the same above. And under tactics. So like boom, 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 boom. There we go. That will survive. And then we have to get a road like so. In this case, we have a little bit more stability. Always do that. Do that. There we go. Probably want to strengthen these up. Oops. Yeah, this is a bit of a mess, isn't it? That will survive everything. Yeah, that seemed to be wrong. It did not survive everything. Because I forgot to connect these bits. As for here... probably want to connect it... to there. Boom. There we go. Now we start. Oh. What's that? Seemingly we have not fixed that one. In fact, it's all... yeah, it's all gone bad. Let's redo this road. Maybe what if we did something like so, making massive triangles down here, then wait for the masterpiece of how bridges work. We're gonna connect these bits, like so. We're gonna go like this, boom, oh, yeah, okay, I should probably... there we go. Do something like that. Triangle. Triangle. Connect. Triangle. Yeah, that works. And then... there we go. Not quite. Ooh, this is gonna be a little harder than I thought. Let's add in a triangle here. That, in the case of everything, will be the strongest point of our build. So if we continue, look at that. That survives. Now obviously we haven't figured out this one. Jesus. They died. We haven't figured out this one. So, let's make the road. In the case of this, let's just make a massive triangle. Like so. Do some of that. Do that. So that it connects there. Goes up there. Goes like that. Goes like that. Goes like that. And then goes like so. Boom. 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 This is probably the most inefficient way. It goes over budget. You know what? Sometimes you gotta go over budget to do things. Case of that, we gotta add some wood there. Add some wood there. And then probably want to do one more there. There we go. Look at that. That is gonna survive. Like it wobbles a bit. Look at that. Wow. Smart. Went over budget, but it does work. Let's move on to the next level. Here we seem to have a boat. I forgot how to move in this game again. This is gonna be a little interesting. Getting over something like a boat, to say. And we're gonna move straight. Like that. Let's do... oh, I screwed up. So we need to do something up. Something like that. Something like that. Something like that. Something like that. Yes. And then, boom, boom. Connect this all up at the top. boom, boom. Then we'll extend out, making a smart, elaborate plan of triangles. Triangles is how I run. That'll survive. Look at that. It's surviving already. Boat goes by. It's over budget. Oh. Let's cut that. Let's just move that to there. So this one, I'm going to delete. And then we're going to do something like that. There we go. It's still folding. I think it's going to break, though, and the card's not going to make it. Yeah. Interesting, 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 interesting. What we could do... remove that. We do this to be a little bit more stronger down here. Then retry. 50%. But it doesn't make it. Because it's dumb. We could do a ramp. Okay. Sure, let's try doing a ramp. Let's see if that works. Yeah, that did not work at all. Because it needs to be strengthened here. Got it. Nope. Let's just add more triangles. When in doubt, yeah, I seem to be going a little crazy with this, but alright, well, we're going to test this. So far it's holding up with 40%. I think this is our smart design. Yeah, it seems not. Because we need strength down here. So, when in doubt, add more triangles. These triangles fix everything in bridging. Oops, I've forgotten how to do that. Alright. Now this looks stronger. Boat made it through. Car's making it through, and it's not destroying. Nope. Yeah, there seems to be a weak point there. So, what do? Add another triangle. In fact, boom, boom, boom. I seem to be slightly over budget, but it's gonna work. There you go, there it goes. Yeah, that doesn't seem to work as well. What we could do is just make and ramp. By doing that. See, I know what I'm doing. I know what I'm doing. Let's do some of that. Now we try it. Look at that. Boat's making it through. car's gonna make it through. Look, watch. Watch engineering. Yeah, that doesn't seem to work either. Hmm. Alright, that'll work. There we go. Watch. See, I'm an engineer. I know what I'm doing. I am smart. And I'm, nearly in last place. Jump. I have 5 road. And I have about 8 grand to spend on wood. So, let's fortify this first jump to be the strongest ever seen. Go a bit like that. Do a bit like that. Go a bit like that. Do a bit like that. Go up there, go up there. And then look at that. Oops, I did not mean to create that. Okay. We're over budget, but honestly, I don't care. As long as it makes it across, that's all that matters. That. And then, make it across like that. Boom, 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 boom. Amount of money, but that will survive. No, it won't. And neither did they. Let's, delete all that. Like so. There you go. Yeah, one made it. The other didn't. Does it need strength over there? Got it. Boom. Boom. Let's do this. So that. And we'll try that. We'll add a bit of a sturdiness to it. Ooh. What could be the reason for it? I see the reasoning. It's this. Yeah. I'll be honest, something like that doesn't need to be there. This does. Let's start it. Nope. Not quite. Take a loan from the bank. That doesn't seem to work either. Now, you know what? Oh, I seem to screw up. There we go. We're just gonna make a large ramp. Because our tactic idea worked. Like so. Add some of that. Now that's gonna make it. There you go, what'd I say? Ba-doom. Made it. Oh, I got a boat to deal with. I got steel, though. I wonder why those are there. Interesting. Oh, they want me to make something like that, but I don't know how to make something like that. So, we're gonna just make 3 steel go there, forming a W. And then we need our roads. Boom, 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 boom. Then add in wood. Be used as strength. Then add wood there. No, that's not too far away. You're crazy. You're insane. You're insane. You're insane. It's not too far away. There we go. And then we're gonna use rope to hold that down. Essentially, it's gonna be, think of it. Think of my smarts here. That will hold everything up. Rope's the strongest material I know. I don't know any materials. Anyways. Like so. There we go. Now for down here. Boom. 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 That's kind of a mess, but who cares? And then, doom, 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 doom. Add triangle there. Add triangle there. Added triangle there. See, it'll work. It'll work in the long run. We'll add something there. There we go. Now we add in rope. Rope. Watch this. Yeah, I don't seem to be as good as a bridge builder. Interesting. Because we need wood. Here. There we go. I gotta delete that. Boom. Boom. We'll run out of money very soon here. But to fail, you must always fail. Yeah. I don't know if I can figure this out. If I did something like that, there we go. And then there we go. Interesting. Add that. Look at that. See, I'm smart. Do something like that. Then, bit of that. bit of that. Bit of that. And then, boom, 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 boom. Do a bit like that. This is how bridging is supposed to be done. There we go. Then add a bit of that. And something like that, so that it connects like that. And then, in the end, always using ropes to hold everything down. Hold down that. Hold down that. Hold down that. Hold down that. And then inside this wood, we're going to just do trapezoid. We're going to have to make that trapezoid a bit bigger. Too far away. You're kidding, I'm not too far away. Boom, boom, boom. Yeah, I don't think I'm gonna figure this out today. I've been recording for 30 minutes already. I mean, I'll figure it out one day, I guess. Well, YouTube, thank you so much for watching. It's been a good one. Yes, this might mark my return. And, adios.